Welcome to ArtTour International, the TV presentation for ArtTour International magazine. I am your host, Viviana Puello. Today we are directly from Barcelona, Spain, where we're going to take you to a tour to the most significant buildings by Spanish architect Antoni Gaudi. They're magnificent, you can't miss that segment. We're also going to go to Montagnac, France for heart-to-heart interviews to artists from Portugal, Sonia Domingues, from USA, Keith Griffith. Stay tuned. Welcome to a new art tour adventure. We just arrived to the port of Barcelona, España, olé! So we're gonna be visiting Barcelona today. Stay tuned. This is gonna be really exciting. It's one of my favorite cities in the world.
Ahora mismo estamos aquí.
Right now, what you're seeing behind me is the monument to Colón, Cristóbal Colón. Well, at the very top of the monument of Christopher Columbus, you can see a tall bronze statue of Columbus. That statue was actually sculpted by Rafael Cadaques, and it's said to depict Columbus pointing towards the New World with his right hand while holding a scroll in the left. Barcelona, you can't miss stopping by the Plaza of Catalunya. One of my favorite locations in this city is this plaza, and actually one of my favorite sculptures in this plaza is that one that you see over there. Barcelona is a well-known destination for travelers who wish to have a good mix of fun and culture. Here you will find some unusual and well-known buildings of a single architect named Antoni Gaudi, whose unique approach to the Art Nouveau movement generated some of the most creative buildings you will see in the Spanish region of Catalonia. Born in June 25th of 1852 in Reus, Spain, Antoni Gaudi was a Catalan architect whose distinctive style is characterized by freedom of form, voluptuous color and texture, and organic unity. Casa Batlló is a true work of art. The details of this building show Gaudi at his best. Gaudi was commissioned to reform the old house of Josep Batlló, who was a textile industrial. Gaudi used for it the typical constructed elements of the modernism, Catalan Art Nouveau, that include ceramics, stone, and forged iron. Gaudi's creation is closely linked to his patron, the industrialist and financier Eusebi Güell, whom he met in Paris. This friendship between Antoni Gaudi and Eusebi Güell led to many of Gaudi's most famous works, among them the Palazzo Güell and Park Güell. The Palazzo Güell is the palace residence of the Güell family. The exterior shows a sober facade that doesn't resemble other projects made by Gaudi. On the other hand, the interior and the roof shows those unique elements found in his designs. Park Güell was designed by Antoni Gaudí between the years 1900 and 1914, and today is part of the UNESCO World Heritage. It is one of the largest architectural works in South Europe. The marvelous technique of using colors makes it one of the most famous touristic destinations of Spain. Casa Milà, also known as La Pedrera, the quarry house. The couple Milà decided to build a house on the noble Passeig de Gracias and commissioned Gaudí for the project. La Pedrera is considered an innovation by utilizing a structure of columns and floors free of load-bearing walls. It is considered one of the most imaginative houses in the history of architecture. This building is more a sculpture than a building. It was also recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site in 1984. Without a doubt, one of the most famous landmarks in Barcelona by Antoni Gaudí is the Sagrada Familia Church, which is one of the most visited monuments in Spain. Gaudí worked in this project since 1882, and in 1914, he left all of the work to concentrate exclusively in this sole project, which was unfinished at his death in 1926. He devoted over 40 years of his life to the work of this building. Gaudí was buried in the chapel of Our Lady of Mount Carmel in the crypt of the Sagrada Familia. 5 generations have already witnessed the temple's rise in Barcelona. Construction continues today and could be finished in the first third of this century. Antoni Gaudí is without a doubt the most famous Spanish architect who championed his own form of Catalan modernism. Through his works, he is immortalized. Las Ramblas, a beautiful, beautiful location in Barcelona. If you come here, you cannot miss it. We have the Mercado nearby, and it's a hangout for tourists and locals. Beautiful, you find shops around. There are people doing shows and costumes in Gothic. We have a Gothic monster nearby. Quite exciting. I love the energy in this location. This is the gravity center of Barcelona, so it's quite amazing.
your side. You've got me searching for the gold you hide. My heart is beating 'cause you're in my life. You could be a sin, you could be my wife. Extase, mon extase.
Hello, friends from ArtTour International Magazine. We are in Montagnac, France, and we are here with an awarded master, Kay Griffith from Texas. Kay, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for inviting me. I feel very, very honored and humbled to have been selected to be here, and even more so that your jury selected me as one of the top masters of contemporary art. It is a very humbling experience, and I greatly appreciate it.
Thank you. And well, I would like for you to speak about your work to the readers and to everybody that is watching.
Well, I'm here as an abstract expressionist artist, and I had just said a few minutes ago to Viviana is that if I'm painting a more traditional piece, I can hold my canvas up to reflect what's actually out there. When I'm painting abstract expressionism, I, in your words, I surrender to the inspiration. And it's a convergence of certain rhythms and all the multitudes of color that are out there in our world, and the play of light. It's really the experience of that convergence. So I do my very best to put the paint where it goes for a particular painting. I never do two alike, but when I'm complete with that painting, then I am finished with it. I don't typically name them. It's U for untitled and then code numbers, because in no way do I want to tell the viewer that they should or should not see something in my paintings. I want anyone who's in front of the painting to be free to experience it in whatever way they experience it. There is absolutely no right or wrong with that. So at that point, it's all about the viewer and the art with my abstract expressionism. Mm-hmm. I paint them with a little bit about the technical. They are oil paintings. I paint them with palette knife, wet into wet. I use heavy impasto. There is no dryer. There's no extender. They take months, sometimes years to dry. They are truly just inspired pieces with it. But I don't have a prescribed recipe like making a cake. They each are from an inspiration of that moment in time with whatever that is. Sometimes that's in nature.
Okay.
Sometimes it's something inside me, but it's always surrendering to the inspiration with wherever it has come from.
Beautiful.
So thank you so much for having me.
No, I want to ask you about the piece that we have here. Well, I worked with you for quite a while. I love your works. And I'm excited about the colors. It's like a party of emotions in that piece, right?
The colors in this piece are vibrant reds and purples,
Yes.
and there's all the colors that are out there in nature. There's lots of oranges and yellows. The emphasis was with the yellows, but the name, this one does have a name, which is unusual for me, but the name is Break of Day. So it's like the exuberance of a new day coming, and all the colors and the rhythms combining together. And so it's more with this one, sometimes you're moving into the piece. With this one, consistently, the colors are moving out toward the viewer, like the coming of the day. It's the break of day.
Yes, yes. Well, and Kay is not only an amazing artist, she also has her own gallery. And I would love for you to speak about your gallery.
Thank you. I have a small gallery in a little town called Salado, Texas, about an hour north of Austin. I represent about 15 artists besides myself. There's a variety of mediums, a variety of subjects. All my artists are Texans, or they have close ties to Texas. I know the artists quite well. It is an original gallery. It's conveniently located, and I sometimes do special events and invite artists from other places in the world for the special events. So I would invite you anytime you get the chance to visit. It's Griffith Fine Art Gallery.
Okay, okay. And can you tell us your website for anybody, any reader or any artist that wants to check out the gallery as well?
The gallery's website is griffithfineartgallery.com. Again, that's griffithfineartgallery.com. However, in the past, I've only had the one website, and I'm only listed equally with all my other artists. I never, ever put more emphasis on my own. But because I show internationally, I have decided that in the next few months, I'm going to be working with a professional to establish a website for myself. And there will be a link between griffithfineartgallery.com and a gallery just about my work and about myself. So both of those work. My email is griffithart@earthlink.net. So please visit both websites. But for now, griffithfineartgallery.com will get you to me. And once my new website is up for myself, there will be a link to it.
Okay, fantastic. Well, thank you so much, Kay, for being here, for being present. And
I have one other thing to say is that I think it's rare to find someone like yourself who understands art for the inspiration of it and for what it's about, and not just about what's in the museums, but to really touch the core of what it's about. And I think that you are not only talented but inspired with that, and I greatly appreciate your not just your work, but your willingness to put yourself on the line with that and to be an ambassador to literally to the world about art and what it's about, what it's really about at the core. And I mean, for that, I greatly thank you and appreciate it.
thanks, Kay. Thank you. And that's what Art to Heart is about. And thanks for watching. See you soon. Hello, friends from ArtTour International magazine. We are in Montagnac, France, and we're here with one of our awarded master artists, Sonia Domingues from Portugal. How are you doing, Sonia?
I'm okay. I'm very grateful to be with you and be part of this precious event because, like an artist, this recognition it's so important, it's so special, and I'm very grateful for this. To hold the team ArtTour International and especially you, dearest Viviana.
Tell us a little bit about what you do for art. What do you do?
I'm a plastic artist, designer, and glass painter. Well, I painting in all kind of surfaces. Okay, it's my heart is very diversifying. So all kinds of surface, I'm there, no problem.
Can you tell us a little bit about the work that you're presenting here with the butterfly?
Yes, this artwork, Vanessa Paradis, I have a butterfly inside me. It was one inspiration because this artwork evokes my memories, my young memories, because Vanessa Paradis, it was in the manuals of French, and these are, like it says in French, la coqueluche. Eh, for that reason, I remember two French is Vanessa Paradis evokes my memories like a young girl, and with this artwork, I feel and I desire transmits art can be fashion, can be dashing, and all of us like women we have a butterfly inside us because we have the renewal, we can reinvention ourselves, and this is my inspiration about this heart with black emerald crystals Swarovski elements. Uh, for that reason, I feel this artwork will be present in this precious event with you at your invitation.
Wow. And it went really well with the theme of this year, which was the renewal of the butterfly,
Fly
right?
above, fly
Yes.
above.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, tell us. I know a lot of us as artists go through challenges, what you call desafíos in Spanish. Tell us about challenges that you had to overcome to as an artist.
So, my first invitation to a collective exhibition, I had 14, and at 16, more determined. The heart could be very important in my life. I decided to have the knowledge in the several artistic styles, acquire new products, new pigments to accomplish the paintings of my dreams. So, like a young girl, like a young artist, I have a big question on my mind. My heart will be good enough one day to be more than hobby and can be one day and could be one day my profession. So to this big question, just the time could be will provide the answer. To that I knew it. I knew I must have very inspiring, created lots of things. I must be very strong to the all of changes of my life, like an artist. And fortunately, my mommy, my daddy, and afterward my love are a precious support for me. They gave me this support, and for that reason, um, several brands um, gave invites me to make novelties, to make new products, new presentations, to be part on the international fairs and exhibitions around the world. And for that's reason I'm here with you.
And we are so happy that you're here with us. We're really happy. I thank you so much for your time, for being here, for looking so beautiful.
Oh, you're so kind,
Thank you.
special, and everything.
Thank you, and well, I'll see you next time.
See you next time. Thanks to you.
Thanks. And thanks everybody for watching. See you next time. If you enjoyed this presentation, we really enjoy bringing you to all these locations where we're traveling. So stay tuned for the next episode of Art Tour and don't miss the next adventure. Don't forget, stay inspired.
Eso es, corre, la corrida para las Olimpiadas, ¡ale, maloso! Que no te importe la gente y bésame. Con tus labios ardientes, mujer cruel, mujer cruel. Que tengo el alma rota y me siento prisionero. ¡Azú, qué fatiga tengo! ¡Fatiga tengo! ¡Ay, qué fatiga! ¡Me tuve! sí, sí.